Corey Guns.
Yes.
His verse is impossible to recreate.
I don't even remember it.
It's like his verse is because he goes so quick. His verse in 6 Foot 7 Foot is kind of like the Busta Rhymes verse in Look at Me Now.
Let's go, because I'm feeling like I'm running and I feel like I got to get away, but I know that I don't and I won't ever stop because you know I'm going to win every day. Go! Because you know never fly, man. You know that never fly, man. You don't never be a little cocky. You were never going to stop me. Every time I got to say it, I got to go, I got to get it, I got to blow it, I got to show that everything that I be doing because it doesn't matter because I'm ready to be and a bag of the east and a bag of the west and never coming on and never leave less. If you're coming into me, you need this ass. You really know what's next. Let's go.
That was very impressive. It was very close.
Pretty close.
It was close. But
that's literally what he does in the song.
Kinda, yes. But
You gotta get in. You gotta go to show that anything can be doing it because it doesn't matter because
my New Year's resolution is to get that verse 100%.
I used to be able to do it
by 2026.
I used to be able to do it.
Anyways, New Year's resolutions are next. New year, same beer.
New year, new me.
New me. It's gonna be an interesting segment.
Well, my New Year's resolution.
Okay, go ahead. What's your New Year's resolution?
Legitimately, it was to quit nicotine.
Yeah, you did tell me that. How's that going for you?
Not working. But for real.
Oh no, for real.
My New Year's resolution is to not drink any more alcohol.
That's not working either.
But I'm definitely not going to drink any less.
Oh, I get it. That's funny. Good one.
That's it.
Okay.
No, my New Year's resolution is
referring. It could be referring to this podcast,
which it isn't,
or in racing, or just in life.
In life, my New Year's resolution is more consistency at the gym, more consistency with my diet. I want to be.
Yeah, you fat as hell.
No, I want to gain weight consistently.
And have a bad diet.
I'm at 100. I fluctuate from anywhere from 150 to 160.
Okay, that was
usually.
Your penis weight. What's the rest of your body?
7. But nah, so I'm about 150, 155.
Boy, got a hog on him.
I'm about 155 right now. My goal is by the December 31st to be 175 pounds. I want to gain 20 pounds this year of muscle, and that's doable, right? I know not all 25 or 20 pounds is going to be muscle. I want to gain muscle and weight, and then look at what I look like at that point, and then if I want to drop body fat, I can bring that down. I want to be preferably in between 165 and 175 pounds and about 10% body fat. That's my goal. If I had to guess, I haven't had my body fat tested in a while, but if I had to guess, I'm probably somewhere between 15 and 20% body fat right now. So I'm going to have to cut a lot more than I gain, which is going to screw up my metrics here. So if I can get to the 175 pounds without worrying about my body fat percentage, which is, it's difficult for me to gain weight to begin with. And gain fat to begin with. So if I can gain that weight, most of it will be muscle. So I'm going to do that, get to 175, and then get my body fat tested, drop down to about 10% body fat, somewhere in between there. And then whatever weight I'm at, I'm going to try to maintain that body fat percentage and get back up to 175. Now, this is going to take more than a year, but I have to get to the weight first to see what I'm going to do. And, yeah, that's it. That's my goal. I have yet to be to the gym this year.
Good job.
But things have just been kind of crazy for me here recently. So get back in the gym consistently, get my diet down, and yeah, just pick heavy shit up and set heavy shit down.
Yeah, nobody is crying you a river for that explanation. I can't gain weight. It's
harder to gain weight than it is to lose weight.
The rest of us
just don't eat. It's not that hard. Don't open your face hole and put shit in your face hole. Well, it's much harder to force shit down your face hole than to not put shit in your face hole.
That's not true.
called being weak and soft.
Anyways, my New Year's resolution will be retaining to this podcast. I'm going to try and be less Skip Bayless-y, less Nick Wright-y, less biased, pretty much, especially towards Toyotas. I feel like the past year or two, I've kind of gotten off the deep end when it comes to Toyotas, which I still don't like. But the goal of this podcast is always, well, we're going to keep it real, we'll keep it fun, and I'll, when I don't like something, I'll definitely say it. But I feel like I've given Toyotas just kind of the shit can, and not giving them any credit, or hating on them every time they do good. And my goal is this year, as far as this podcast goes, kind of work on that. If Toyotas do good, Toyota drivers on the roll, And I've given the flowers to Toyota drivers in the past, like Denny Hamlin and Christopher Bell and stuff like that, and Truex and stuff like that. But just kind of be more open. Don't be so upset and get upset when Toyotas do well and all that stuff. And this is a podcast that y'all listen to, but there's plenty of Toyota fans that I'm sure would don't like me being so negative towards your manufacturer and towards your drivers. And I've warmed up to a couple of Toyota drivers. Don't mean I cheer for them. Don't mean I ever root for them. Like speaking of like Denny Hamlin and Reddick and stuff like that. But doesn't mean I should just shit talk them either. So my goal this year is to be less biased towards Toyotas, and maybe less biased towards my guys as well. But I don't have a problem with me keeping it. I don't put the Napa Auto Parts blue rose colored glasses on with Chase Elliott or Ryan Blaney if they don't run well. I try to cover it up and try to be all
cover me up.
Oh, it's positive. It's okay. We're fine. Stuff like that. I'm gonna just try to be less biased on this podcast. What I'm gonna try to do and be more open. And I think that'll be better for the podcast.
See, I'm gonna try to be more biased.
Well, that's not good. You got to take your Roush bias off, because some of your quotes last year, some of your takes were just outrageous.
Name one.
Brad Keselowski won the championship.
I never said that seriously.
Yes, you did.
Not seriously.
How am I supposed to know if you say it seriously?
Why so serious? Because obviously
Chris Buescher is better than William Byron. I think you said that one time too. That's just outrageous. I love Chris Buescher, but he's not better than William Byron.